Gold has just closed the week with a powerful bullish candle, but this is exactly where the market could trap traders before the next major move. Right now, the market is approaching a decision point. Smart money is positioning, while most retail traders are still reacting. In this breakdown, I'll show you what's really driving gold and the key levels you need to watch this week. If you trade gold seriously, stay until the end. This is how you stay ahead of the market. Macro outlook: 3 key forces driving gold. Force number 1, US dollar dynamics, DXY. The US dollar remains the most important counterforce to gold. Understanding its next move is critical for gold traders. DXY technical breakdown. Starting with the weekly chart, DXY is still trading above its rising trend line. After a strong bearish candle last week, DXY dropped toward the 99 support zone this week. The rising trend line is also located around this area and has started to provide support. As sellers pushed the price down toward 99, buyers immediately stepped in and pushed the price back up, creating a clear battle between buyers and sellers around this level. Considering that DXY broke above 100 resistance after more than a year of consolidation and is still trading above its rising trend line, the probability of a recovery is currently higher than the probability of a continued decline. We expect DXY to consolidate above the 99 support zone, build momentum, and recover toward 100. If DXY breaks back above 100, the next target could be around 101.5 in the coming weeks. On the daily chart, DXY is still trading inside a rising channel with higher highs and higher lows. We expect the price to remain within this rising channel and recover toward the 103 resistance zone. We can see a bullish rejection as DXY approached the 99 support zone. Buyers stepped in and pushed the price higher, showing that there is still strong buying interest around this area. For now, DXY is mainly consolidating between 99 and 99.7, likely building momentum for another recovery toward 100. After testing 100, DXY could see a short-term correction before making another attempt to test the stronger 101.5 resistance zone. DXY remains bullish. However, if it struggles to break above 101.5, gold could still experience short-term rebound rallies. Here's the catch: DXY's next move won't just impact gold, it could rewrite the short-term trading landscape entirely. The dollar is where gold reacts first, but geopolitics remains the deeper force behind gold. Force number 2, geopolitical risks. While DXY drives short-term moves, geopolitics remain the deeper structural force supporting gold's long-term strength. Tensions between the US and Iran remain high despite the ceasefire agreement, as both sides continue to violate the deal. Any renewed escalation could increase safe haven demand and provide temporary support for gold. Meanwhile, Russia-Ukraine peace talks have shown some progress, but no concrete resolution has been reached. Geopolitical tensions can provide a long-term supportive backdrop for gold, but if DXY rebounds and holds above 99, gold could face renewed downside pressure. Now let's look behind the charts at the institutional flows shaping gold's next move. Finally, institutional activity. This is where the next major move often begins. While retail traders often react to price action, institutional flows tend to position ahead of major market shifts. SPDR Gold Trust continued to accumulate gold, adding another 10 tons last week. Over the past 3 weeks, they have purchased a total of 18 tons, bringing their total gold holdings to 1,017 tons. This suggests that institutional demand for gold remains supportive despite the recent strength in the US dollar. However, whether gold will actually follow their expectations remains to be seen. We need to wait for the market to confirm. When institutional capital starts rotating at this scale, the market is usually preparing for a larger move. This shift is not random, it's driven by a clear alignment of dollar dynamics, geopolitical risk, and institutional expectations. Macro is setting the stage, but the real confirmation comes from price. Let's go into the charts. Gold technical outlook. First, congratulations to everyone who followed last week's analysis and executed buy setup around 4,000 to 4,020. Those positions are now delivering more than 3,500 pips so far. We also highlighted the major resistance zone around 5,000 well before the market reacted. Many of these high probability levels were shared in advance with our Telegram community before the move even started. Let's break down the charts across multiple timeframes: weekly, daily, and H4. Step by step, here's what the market is really telling us. Starting with the weekly time frame, gold is still trading inside a descending channel with lower highs and lower lows. Last week, gold printed a very strong bullish candle. So is gold starting a strong bullish reversal, or is this simply another recovery within the larger downtrend? Let's take a closer look at gold's price action and the possible scenarios for the coming weeks. Gold closed the week with a strong bullish candle, breaking out of the 3,950 to 4,200 consolidation range that had contained the market for the previous 5 weeks. However, gold is now approaching the major 4,400 resistance zone, as well as the descending trend line. Because of this, we expect gold to spend some time consolidating around 4,300 to 4,400 and building momentum before potentially breaking above 4,400. If gold successfully breaks above 4,400, the next targets could be 4,600. However, once DXY starts recovering, gold could face another pullback. The probability of gold reaching the 4,800 to 5,000 area remains relatively low, especially if DXY is expected to recover over the coming weeks. Another possible scenario is that gold consolidates around 4,300 to 4,400, but fails to break above 4,400. In that case, gold may need a deeper correction toward the previous breakout area around 4,200 to find fresh buying pressure before attempting another recovery toward 4,400 to 4,600. On the daily chart, this is where the picture becomes clearer. The trend line structure remains bearish, but the short-term market structure has turned bullish. So which approach should we follow? Will gold continue higher, or will it reverse and move lower? Let's take a closer look. In my view, the best approach is to combine both methods to get a clearer picture of the market. The higher time frame trend is still bearish, while the shorter-term structure is currently bullish. This means gold could continue higher in the short term, but it may still face strong selling pressure near the major resistance zones. On the daily chart, gold broke out of the previous consolidation range with a strong bullish candle and closed above 4,200. Since then, gold has recovered strongly toward the 4,400 area. However, the price is now approaching the major 4,400 resistance zone and the descending trend line. Because of this, selling pressure could become stronger around this area. At the same time, we expect DXY to recover in the coming weeks, which could put additional pressure on gold. Therefore, gold could see a correction toward 4,300, 4,200, or even 4,100 before attempting another recovery toward 4,400 to 4,600. If gold breaks above 4,400, the next targets could be 4,500 to 4,600 before another potential pullback. On the other hand, if gold fails to break above 4,400, the market could form a double top pattern and gradually decline toward 4,200 to 4,000. Let's move to the H4 chart. Here, things become interesting. The market is currently showing a bullish structure with higher highs and higher lows. After consolidating inside a triangle pattern, gold made a strong breakout and surged toward the 4,370 area. Bullish candles are currently dominating the market, showing strong buying momentum. However, gold is now approaching the major 4,400 resistance zone, where bullish momentum could start to slow. This is also an area from which gold previously dropped more than 4,000 pips, so selling pressure could increase while buying momentum weakens. Therefore, we expect gold to consolidate and gradually pull back toward the stronger support zones before attempting another recovery. The 4,200 support zone is particularly important. If this level holds, we expect gold to recover strongly toward 4,300 and 4,400, with the potential to reach 4,500 even higher. However, if gold breaks below 4,200, the price could fall deeper toward 4,100 before attempting another recovery. This scenario may be less likely for now because bullish momentum remains strong and DXY has not yet started a strong recovery.
Overall outlook. Gold is recovering strongly, but 4,400 remains the key decision level. If gold breaks above 4,400 and holds, the next target could be 4,500 to 4,600. However, if gold fails to break 4,400 while DXY holds above 101.5 and starts recovering, a deeper correction toward 4,200 or even 4,100 could follow before gold recovers. We don't trade predictions, we trade confirmed price action. Now let's turn that analysis into a trading plan for the week ahead. Trading plan, August 10th to 14th, 2026. First sell zone, 4,540 to 4,600. Weekly resistance, descending trend line, major resistance zone. Stop loss, 4,605. First target, 4,500 to 4,450. Extended target, 4,400 to 3,900. Second sell zone, 4,440 to 4,500. Daily resistance, round number high probability reaction zone. Stop loss, 4,505. First target, 4,400 to 4,350. Extended target, 4,300 to 3,900. Third sell zone, 4,350 to 4,400. Nearest H4 resistance, descending trend line. Stop loss, 4,405. First target, 4,300 to 4,350. Extended target, 4,200 to 4,900. Pro tip, false breakout, wait for the retest before re-entering. Always adjust stop-loss levels based on your own risk management. Despite the bearish outlook, strong rebound rallies remain possible if gold reaches major support zones and DXY struggles to break above 101.5. First buy zone, 4,100 to 4,160. Daily support, round number, discounted price. Stop loss, 4,090. First target, 4,200 to 4,250. Extended target, 4,300 to 4,600. Second buy zone, 4,260 to 4,260. H4 breakout support, high probability reaction zone. Stop loss, 4,190. First target, 4,330 to 4,430. Extended target, 4,400 to 4,600. Third buy zone, 4,300 to 4,310. Nearest H4 support, round number. Stop loss, 4,290. First target, 4,350 to 4,400. Extended target, 4,450 to 4,600. Don't miss the next major move. Join our Telegram community for daily gold analysis, key levels, and market insights. Stay ahead of the market. See you in the next Outlook.